Take us away, leave the city behind. We're on our way to find the sky.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trail Sage, and this week we're talking about the Lazer Impala mountain bike helmet. Now, I'll have to admit, I'm a little bit of a loyalist when it comes to helmets. I think it's one of those things where you find a brand that you like and you kind of stick with it. Well, this helmet reminds me why I went with Lazer in the first place. It has all the updated tech that you're looking for in a helmet in a sleek, modern design. From the adjustable visor to the latest in safety tech, not to mention the fine-tuned fit that they've always been known for. Lazer has clearly been listening to their customers, but before I get too carried away, here are the specs. At 343 grams, the Impala is on the lighter side of most helmets in this bracket, but that's not at the cost of safety. This helmet comes standard with MIPs to reduce rotational impacts and is constructed of molded EPS foam. The foam is also partially coated on the underside with polycarbonate nylon to increase its durability. On the exterior, you'll notice 22 vents for lots of airflow, and an adjustable visor with 4 set positions, including one for goggles if that's your thing. The profile of the helmet has also been dropped lower to give a little more protection on the sides and back. On the inside, you'll find their advanced turn fit system, which offers 360 degrees of adjustability to get the fit dialed in exactly right. Finally, the helmet's available in several color options and comes with a carrying pouch and a GoPro mount. Okay, so now that you know the specs, here are my likes. I realize that helmets are a really personal thing, but as someone who has a small head, I really struggle to find a good form-fitting helmet. For me, Lazer helmets in general have a tighter profile, leading to less bulk and slimmer sidewalls. Basically, I look less like a giant mushroom. And when you combine this with the fit adjustments on the inside, you end up with one secure, good-looking helmet. If I had to describe the fit, there are no hot spots. It pulls evenly on all sides. So when you turn this little ratchet at the bottom here, it like cups your head. It's fantastic. I also love how light this helmet is. Weight distribution is extremely important to me, especially at speed. And the less weight I have to carry up top, the more in control I feel. And speaking of feel, the ventilation in this helmet is amazing. For me, it's less about the amount of vents, although 22 is plenty, but more importantly, it's about where they're located and how well they circulate the air. The bottom line is I never get overheated or feel stuffy in this helmet. The other thing I love is this adjustability in the visor. All my previous helmets had fixed visors or very little adjustability, so having one with this much range of motion to block out the sun was great. I also found another neat advantage to this visor. When you're coming up on a super steep technical climb, you can quickly flip this visor up to get a better view of the trail, and while you're on the climb, you don't have to lift up your whole entire head to see what's coming up next. So, what are the dislikes? Well, I only have 2 and they're both pretty minor. One is the sticker or laminate that they use to place the letters began to peel off pretty quickly. I'll probably scrape these off, but I wanted you to see what I meant. Again, no big deal, just cosmetic stuff. The second thing that I found are these visor screws. For me, these screws begin to loosen up every other ride. To solve this, I just make sure to check them before I leave the lot. Otherwise, the visor can rattle around a little. The good news is the groove is pretty wide and it's easy to turn, so you can tighten it with anything like a quarter, a tire lever, or even a rock. But that's it for all my negatives. As for pricing, you can pick these up for anywhere between $120 and $140, which is pretty competitive for a helmet of this caliber. Are there less expensive options out there? Of course, but helmets are one of those things that I tend not to skimp on, for obvious reasons. So if you're a mountain biker looking for a lightweight, slim, aggressively styled helmet, I would seriously look into the Impala. Now that it can accommodate goggles, this could be a great option for enduro riders too. As for me, I just love the profile and fit. Whether I'm out for a short punchy ride or a long day in the saddle, the helmet is one less thing to think, or more importantly, worry about. Well, that does it for this review. If you're interested in learning more about this helmet or looking to purchase one, I'll leave those links in the description below. And if you liked the video and you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.